Hey YouTube, Gecko Guy here, going to be doing a review on the Hobbyzone Delta Ray. This is an exclusive on horizonhobby.com. You can get it at Hobbytown USA and probably many other vendors. So this is supposed to be an entry-level, beginner-friendly 4-channel glider plane thing. So getting off to the start, E-flite 1300 mod 2S LiPo with one of those connectors. Can't really think of it, the name of the connector right now. But me personally, I don't like this connector. I'm not sure why plane users use this. I'm more of a Traxxas connector fan, Dean's fan. So I wish they would have included a wall charger. That would have been nice. They only give you a card charger, which it's not too terribly bad. It takes about a good half hour to charge, so by the time I get to my college and back, it's usually charged by the time I'm at the flying field. That or I go to work and come back, it's usually charged up. So, the transmitter. Unlike the DX6i, you know, where you just click it, that. Now everybody wants to know, does this panic button work and does it do its job well? And actually, it does. My first flight out, I was hammering on this button a lot. And it performed very nicely, it leveled out. So that's not false advertisement there. However, I had troubles assembling it. And I will just show you that right now. Their instructions, I know it's supposed to be mass produced, but they're horrible. These instructions are piss poor. There's no indication of how you assemble it. It just says clear tape. Look, two strips. And my stupid self, because me personally, I've never flown anything before, or at least good, and actually put effort into it. I've never really built a kit before. I've always gotten bind and fly, ready to fly. I had to assemble this. Double-sided tape. Look, they all look the same. There's no really indication of how much to put on here. There's no detailed instructions. It just says tape here, tape there. It doesn't tell you how to put on the landing gear. I hated these directions. I had to do it basically my own way. And also, look at how ghetto mounted that is. I lost a screw and I can't find it somewhere on the depths of my floor. So, it still lands fine, but, you know, you just want to check that. So, don't lose your screws, otherwise you will be screwed, no pun intended. They should have included extra screws and hardware. I wish they would have. Also, everybody is probably curious, is it durable? Is it crash proof? No, it is not. If you crash it, it will break. Okay, look what happened to my nose cone. I'm missing a chunk. The nose cone actually broke off. You can see that crack right there. Foam safety glue does wonders. The props I got dinged up. Just because, you know, with newbies, of course, things are gonna go not so smoothly with landings. This spot right here, I took off the Velcro, and I kind of figured the Velcro would come off with the paint. So what I recommend you do, watch my video on how to assemble it. After that, get some cheap packaging tape, and then just go along the edges right here. Go along this edge, go along the wing tips, and just pack it both sides. Okay? And you're probably wondering why there's tape right here. It's because it does not taxi out very well. It doesn't like to turn. It doesn't like to turn because the nose wheel is not steerable. And also with turning, it's differential thrust. So I used a combination of rudder, ailerons, elevator, just to get it to turn right. It's difficult to do, and it takes a huge turn radius. A steerable nose wheel would have been nice, especially at the $200, just near $200 price point. It would have been nice, because I know that I think the other Park Zone micros have a steerable nose wheel. Oh, not micro, but the diff scale. I think this is like a mini scale or something like that. Also, I recommend you glue down the stabilizer, because I did a little bit of a rough landing in some wind. Pop, off it goes. So if you're doing some hardcore stunts and all that, it might pop off mid-flight and you have to do an emergency landing. I've got plenty of flight footage of this in action. So this is going to be one of the Jang reviews where he just does one kind of camera shot and then he talks about it. I've got several videos on this, unboxing, the assembly, a couple of flight footages, and one with onboard camera. You can do FPV with this, as well as mount your own like GoPro or Mobius or whatever. So yeah, with this, I mean, it's a great plane and all, and I really like it. It's just they could have done so much more to just go that extra mile. Their directions were horrible. They could have added a steerable nose wheel. You know, they could have made their instructions more detailed. I just didn't like assembling this at all. It was horrible. And overall, I do like this plane. I guess you have to find the type of flyer that you are. I would classify myself as, you know, a casual flyer with a loop here and there. I do like gliding around, putting it around, and it's a really good eye catcher at the park. If you saw my other video, a couple of kids walked up to me. There's been several other families who watched me fly it. So the Delta Ray, it's got that nice Delta Ray design, and then this latch right here actually works really nicely. They got a nice little thing where you can do a nice takeoff. Now, they do advertise it as one of those planes where you can throw it and then it'll just casually glide up on its own or without elevator input. That is true. I tried that, and that is not false advertisement again. So, all in all, I really do like this plane. I would recommend it to others who are just starting off. I'm not sure if it binds with the DX6i. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. So, I hope you found this video helpful. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Share this video. Tell your friends about me. And we'll see you next time. Be sure to check out GeckoGuysScrubs.com as well as ComputerAccessoriesForLess.com. Alright, take care guys. We'll see you again.